Welcome to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at the Frazee VFW with Lions member Rita Stelzer.
Good morning.
And AmVets member Dave Jott.
How you doing, Mayor?
Great. It's a beautiful day, and we've got a great thing coming up. Rita, you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yes, I sure can. We're having a second annual Bobby Cates Chili Cook-Off, which will be held here at the VFW, and that will be on Sunday, January 31st. It'll start at 2 and go until 6, so we are looking for people that want to cook their famous chili and bring it on over. We'll be having a contest for 3 different classifications. We'll be having a traditional, which is your, standard red bean beef chili, and then the non-traditional, which can be venison. We did have some of that, I believe, one year, and some chicken, turkey, the white chili, whatever you'd like to make that's not the traditional. And then, of course, the spicy. There's quite a few people that I believe last year entered into the spicy category, and they were hot.
I'm still taking Tums from last year. Yeah.
And I agree, because, spicy, yes. Nuclear, no.
No. It really, a lot of fun last year. We were both judges last year.
Yes.
And I believe we're both judges again this year.
Yes.
Yeah. And you can be swayed.
Of course.
And I can just be bought. So there you go.
So yeah. that's how you classify this. There'll be how many judges? 3?
I think that there was 4 last year, if I remember right.
Maybe more. 4 or 5, maybe. Yeah. But I remember last year the different varieties of chilies, and the ones that were spicy were really, really hot. Yeah, and but I guess the more traditional the chili, that's always my favorite. That's my favorite. So I'm looking forward to it again. It'll be January 31st. It's from 2 to 6, and it's here at the Frazee VFW AmVets Club right on Main Street. And I think it's like $5.
It is.
Something like that. What are the particulars? That's just to come on in and to
sample.
enter and to sample. And so
$5 just to enter, and then $5 to sample. Now, the entrance, they also have chances to win door prizes, too. So there's quite a few door prizes that we've collected throughout the area here in Frazee. So usually everybody leaves with some type of a prize, and then of course we have trophies for the 3 classes for their best chili. So people they will need to contact Corey Baker. We do have some flyers around town. I believe that you're going to put a little insert on this also with his contact information. So just make sure that you give Corey a call. And of course, if you do just happen to show up on Sunday, bring your chili with you. We won't not let you in. So.
Right, yeah. Bring as much chili as you possibly can. It was a lot of fun this year. The second annual Bobby Cates Chili Cook-Off is going to be a great time.
And of course, donations, Music's by Destiny, donations to the Diabetes Foundation, Bobby's favorite charity, sponsored by the Lions, the VF, the AmVets. Bobby Cates is a past Lions member and VFW member. So come on down.
Open to the public.
Yeah, bring your best game. And if it's really spicy, check it with a spoon. If it eats a spoon, don't bring it.
And I'm bringing my secret chili again this year. I can't give you any specifications, but I have named it this year.
Oh.
Yes. Hormel.
Hormel.
There you go. That sounds like a contender for sure.
All right. And thanks, guys, for being on the program.
You bet.
And thank you for watching the program. And we'll be right back with another segment of Spotlight on Frazee. Welcome back to Spotlight on Frazee. I'm your host, Hank Ludke, and I'm here today at the VFW with Street Department Supervisor Larry Stephenson. Hi, Larry.
How you doing, Hank?
It's tremendous, I'm doing. And I see winters came.
Yes, it has warmed up a little bit since the last few days, I guess, so it's a little bit of an improvement.
Well, yeah, it's above 0.
Well, yeah, a few degrees, which almost makes it feel more comfortable outside compared to this last weekend.
Yes, last weekend was cold.
It was.
So, it's that time of the year, and we got snow. We're looking at sub-zero temperatures coming up, and, of course, we always got to get messages out to the people that remind them that it's cold.
It is cold, and we are getting into our snow season. It's been kind of a slow start this year, but It's coming, and we kind of would like the citizens of town here to, if they watch the forecast and see snows in the forecast, to try to keep their vehicles off the streets. It just makes us be able to get the streets opened up quicker and safer without damaging anybody's vehicle, and that would really help out if they would do that. And another thing too, it's snow season, and once the banks along the edge of the road start increasing in size, we'd like the parents to keep track of where their children make their snow forts and try to stay off the streets a ways, because that could be catastrophic if a child happened to be there when we were out working.
Well, and we have the big loader that moves things. And the other thing is, if you leave your car out there and we get a big snow and we have to go around it, I know you're going to be cussing us when you have to go out there and shovel that thing out to get it out of that bank.
Exactly, because you'll probably get twice the snow around it, because now when we got to go around your vehicle, we're taking all the snow from the other side of the street, which normally we try to split the street in half. So if we're going around a vehicle, now you're getting all the snow from the other side pushed there besides what you would normally get.
And so keep that in mind. If it's going to snow big, get your car off the street so that we can do it. We're out there early in the morning so that you can still get out and go to work. And, of course, sub-zero temperatures is the other thing now.
Yeah, and we're towards the end of the month here, when the weather keeps where it's at, we'd maybe have a few of the citizens in town that kind of worry about what their water situation in their house is doing, maybe just to start taking the temperature of it and see where it's at. And you get down around that 36 degrees, probably give us a call, and we'll let them know what we think they should do with it, either let it run. Another thing is when it's cold out, houses with crawl spaces and basements that they don't heat as good, check the temperatures down there, because we've seen a lot of issues where it's just been too cold down in their basements or crawl spaces, and it ends up freezing up their meter or their water line somewhere down there.
Well, Larry, I appreciate you being on the program and keeping track and helping take care of the town. I know you guys have a lot on your plate, and so just, you people out there, just be careful. It's wintertime. People die out there in this stuff. And we don't want anything to happen to you, your vehicle, or your house. Any parting comments, Larry?
That's pretty much all I have today, Hank. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, we appreciate it, Larry. So, remember, pet the dog, hug the kid, kiss your wife, and wave at the neighbor. And we'll see you next week on Spotlight on Frazee.